Hello and welcome back to Hearthstone 4. I'm Count Christo and this is the desperate defence of Luxembourg. The plan at the moment is to try and run the Germans out of manpower. It's not a very sophisticated plan. I will grant you that. But that is indeed the plan at the moment. Now I was looking at maybe adding recon companies to our artillery divisions, which would take only another 600 support equipment, so let's do that. It probably costs that little because we haven't got very many artillery divisions left. How many heavy tanks have I got right now? 800. Okay, let's make a switch on a bunch of these artillery divisions. Probably afford to do at least that many. 12, yeah, probably. Yep, that only costs another 480, and we've got easily that many. Let's do another fairly similar number. Judging by the fact we could do about half. Yep, that seems fine. Okay, that puts us down to how many tanks now? 29, right. So no more for just now. The fact they're getting low on gear. You see the orange bars very low on their side. That gives me hope. That makes me think they're running out of manpower or equipment. Maybe now is the time for a push. What do you think? But they're still attacking. The time for the kind of definite time for a push is when they stop attacking, because that means they're recovering. And every day you let them sit recovering is a bad day. Cannot have that. Okay, we've just invented the better tanks, so we're gonna build our mod armor divisions. Mod A sounds fine. Let's give them a new icon. How about... what do you think? Fist. No. A sword. Yeah, sounds good. So this is going to be our division with the modern tank. And, to make them even better, let's give them 2 modern tanks. And reduce the amount of tree in them. Yes, sounds good. Okay, save that. And yes, okay. So now what we're going to do is change over most of our tank production, starting with the stuff with the least reliability. Sorry, production efficiency, and we're going to do it with the guys We're also going to make a template first. We want better main gun, better armor, engine doesn't matter, armor, main gun, and then all the rest into reliability. I think this has got substantially lower reliability than before. Pump it like that. Yeah, 12% less reliability. Looks good. Okay. Build these. Print it. We're going to swap over a substantial portion of our tank production to these modern tanks. Possibly even all of it. We're currently gaining 11 a day. Let's see how many we gain tomorrow. I think this changes over a monthly basis. Sorry, over a week. On average, we have a production of... yeah, we're producing plenty of heavy tanks at the moment. Yeah, but let's cut it even more. Modern tanks are the new kid on the block, so we need to heavily switch over to them. Let's do it like that. Yeah. Okay. Now, how many modern tanks are we making a day? 15. Good. So we're going to start switching divisions over to these modern tanks, which is going to take how many? It's going to take 100 modern tanks per division to switch them over. Okay. Modify our government a bit more. Nothing I really want to do. Let's swap this guy out for a naval theorist. That would make sense. Yeah, let's do that. We don't need the tiny bit of experience per day. We're getting plenty more than that just from combat. What do I want to research now? Modern tanks variants, I think. Yep, let's get a modern self-propelled artillery going to get some more soft attack. That sounds good. Okay. Maybe some anti-air as well. Yeah. Yeah, forget unrestricted submarine warfare. We can go back to that in a second. Let's get some anti-air tanks. Because if we have, a normal and an anti-air and a self-propelled artillery in every division, we could make a real impact on the German Air Force. I assume. I've never used anti-air tanks, I admit, ever. My entire Hearthstone career. So, we'll see. See how useful they are. They're pushing against us quite hard now. let's see what we can do about taking France. Okay, so the way we're going to do that is we're going to take our tank divisions. We're going to change up this line. Okay, so this area over here, where the push is going to be made. We're going to keep building these forts. We want the fallback line to be ready and waiting if we have to fall back to it. Take all tanks we can find from all the lines. Here, here. Okay, you guys are going to be part of a push. Oops. Just temporarily move that line further away. Get back. There we go. You guys are going to be part of this push. Try and cut them in half. Like so. Also, you guys are all going to stay here. Yeah. Ooh, there's a bunch of people on a fallback line here. Don't need a fallback line there anymore. Okay. Let's have everyone redeploy to their new positions. And we'll see what we can do. Oh, we also need a new armoured division. This is going to be the modern armour. I'll just call it modern tank. Nice. Okay, it's going to have a new icon. Well, one's the sword, the other's the arrow, since they're faster. They have full-on modern tanks. Nice. There we go. Save that. Okay, so we're going to switch over to those with all our tank divisions in due time. So yeah, their attacks have stopped, which says to me, largely stopped, they're still getting a bit over here, which says to me they're low on equipment, and they've decided to stop, rebuild, and then restart their attacks. I don't want them to rebuild, so we're going to see what we can do to prevent them from rebuilding ever again. Hopefully, what we can do is rather a lot. Find out. So we've got max planning bonus on all these units, because they've been just sitting on a front line, waiting for the command to come for months now. Only casualties have been inflicted so far. Okay, let's see how much this offensive costs us. We've got... Oh, Italy's been taking a lot of casualties recently. So is Legionary Romania. Cool. So, we're at 300,000 casualties so far. Let's see how many lives this push costs us, which will be especially poignant if it's unsuccessful. So, we want to have most of these guys come down here. Big, strong push here and here. And a slightly weaker, but still significant push to here. Okay. Not looking fantastic, especially in the south here, but this central one into the hills is going quite well. How have the recent naval battles been going? Losing convoys is not a disaster. It's not good, because that's every convoy you lose is manpower down the drain, but not a disaster. Okay, yes, we take this one, good. Once we come in here, we can turn and add force to this one. It's good news. You guys can cover that line as well, so let's have some of you guys come across there. Good. You guys can spread out a bit more. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, good. Pushing in here, pushing in here. This is good. One of you stay behind just to cover our withdrawal. Not our withdrawal, sorry, our push, in fact. Entirely the opposite. Yeah, you... Oh, let's go to there. Good, and you guys don't cover that province. There we go. Okay. You guys keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Need to make sure we can get down here before they can reinforce from the north. That's the time factor here. Looks like this isn't going to cost us many lives. They seem to be... Every division we come across is on really low strength. Look at that, 8% strength. That's crazy. That means they have 8% of the manpower and equipment necessary to maintain that division, that full strength. Which is really low when you think about it. That's not many at all. Keep on pushing directions here. Nice, and keep going down here. Okay, this front line should not have extended itself down. Don't know why they do that. Push that all the way back up there. Actually, I want to hold that one as well. Yes, this one. I want to hold that one. There we go. Okay, and more pushing. Yet more pushing. Running out a bit thin here, only one guy in each province, but we're holding okay because they've got such low strength at the moment. Powering through on these ones, which is very, very nice to see. Let's have one of these infantry come down and hold this province. I don't want to leave armor behind just to hold provinces. It seems wasteful. pushing through here. Hey, enabled nuclear bombs. Problem with that is that in order to launch a nuke, you need to have air superiority, which is not something we're so good at in our country. I'll start researching rockets, because you need rockets. Well, you don't need it, but these as techs will increase the power of rocket artillery, which we are now in the process of working our way towards. I noticed we had a free support slot in our armies, so I think it's probably sensible to fill that up with some rocket artillery, which substantially increase the soft attack of your divisions if you add rocket artillery to them. As if I recall correctly. I think I do. Leave one tank behind, keep the push going. Tank behind, thank you. Okay. It's gone well so far. If we can make this push work, we can hopefully push down, push over France, which would be grand. I need to modify this one. I'm going to put in, instead of having 2 of those guys, some modern self-propelled artillery. Great. So I need to switch over quite a few of these to producing this new self-propelled artillery. There we go. Ooh, not Great War tank. Self-propelled artillery is what I'm meant to be sitting there. You need less self-propelled artillery production. Why are they producing none? Oh, with no chromium. Wait, why do I have no chromium? Ah, because we're using more than there basically is in the world. Wow. Cuba's still willing to trade with us though, which is nice. Should substantially help out with our chromium deficit. Still producing very few. Used by 56% because of lack of resources. It's annoying. What else am I making that uses chromium? I scale back on. Nothing, basically. Ah, subs require chromium. Okay, let's scale back on sub production. Let's instead focus on more light cruisers. There we go. Got 5 lines of light cruisers waiting for shipyards. It is their lucky day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should have substantially helped out. Yeah, but a couple more would do better still. No, that's all of the subs we were producing pretty much. Okay, let's tick these up to just 1 more sub in each. This one can stay infinite, and I'll put ghost stockyards there. So we're down to 34, sorry, lacking chromium. So now these should be producing substantially better. Yes, good. Now it's just this one that's lacking it. Okay, okay, good. And we should make it the heavy tanks. Yeah, let's make it the heavy tanks that are suffering, rather than the new self-propelled artillery. Good. Okay, keep pushing these fronts. Leave one behind, keep pushing. We've almost done it. We've almost cut them in half. Fabulous. Fabulous. And once we finish pushing through here, I'll answer that question as to how many lives this offensive cost us. Hopefully, not too many. We shall see. I'd love to push up to Mulhouse, because that's a Maginot Line province. Great to take that fort there. Those forts, the level 10 forts. Or is it still a fort if it's level 10? Not sure. Proper terminology would be there. Really matter, you know what I mean? Pushing into these mountains is going to be tough. Let's try it. Yes, we can pull it off still. Good. Good, good, good. We are pushing through here. That is grand news. How many modern tanks are we up to? 600, wow. Okay. Probably enough to switch over some of our tank divisions, to be honest. Let's have a look. These guys. Oops, didn't do that. How about it? You guys, are you ready to switch over to modern tanks? How many is it going to cost to switch all of them? Let's do them in units, and why not? Going to take 4,000. Okay, maybe not. How about just 3 of you? Yep, we've got enough for that. Let's switch another about 6, I think, based on those numbers. Ooh, no, that was the wrong division template. Whoops, 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 whoops. Shouldn't have done that. Where's the other ones? Search this way. them at the top, because they're new. No? I switched them to the infantry armor template rather than the new armor template. Hopefully, because the day didn't end, it won't have actually changed them. And I can safely do this. That's going to take too many modern tanks, but let's do that, and then the extra modern tanks that we're producing at the moment can go into them. Be fine. Got to keep this push going. Okay, let's change these front lines. So this one occupies all the way down here to here. Nice, we get some more guys over from the west to hold these lines, but you guys can all be reassigned, except for you, to this one. There we go, because that's a new tank. Modern tank division, don't want him there. Skills are wasted. Wow, look at this difficulty we're having here, even with these great armor divisions, having real difficulty in the terrain. Taking Nancy would be nice. Let's see if we can do that now. Maybe. There we go, give it another go. These guys. I think we can take Nancy now. It's great. Love to push to Mulhouse, as I said. And hold those guys there while we push through with these three. Pushing south now here. Ooh, no. That was not going well. So back. Okay. These are just trying to hold. Not going to be able to push to Mulhouse. There's a substantial garrison there. We are taking Nancy, though, which is very nice. Very welcome indeed. Just going to subsume that little temporary front line back into the main one. There we are. Okay, but the tanks, I would like to stay southern line. Because they're going to be seeing what we can do to push through France next. Okay. Okay, still holding over here, that's good. Down here. You are going to be needed up here. But you hold our newly conquered provinces over there. Good, so, ooh, look at that. The AI has abandoned the front line. Excellent news. So we can now just push through pretty much unopposed on this side. Still some opposition down here. I'll push down there regardless, because I'd like the army experience, honestly. And also, yes, oh yes, so how many lives that cost us? 20,000, not bad at all. They lost about 200,000 in the same period of time, so all in all, pretty good. Ooh, no, let's just hold them there for a second while these guys arrive. How long? Day, that's fine. We should be able to hold them for that long. There's the anti-air. Let's switch over some more production. 4 of them? No, 3 of them. How many of these we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need the same number. Oh, I keep doing freaking Great War Tank. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we have 4 of each of those, and 6 of these. Yeah. Seems good to me. And we don't want any more heavy tanks, actually, ever. Let's switch over to the modern tanks, please. Nice. Producing none, because there's no factories assigned, because these are all broken. Lack of resources is now up to 100% on those. Okay, well, let's actually reduce the amount we're producing to match like what we can possibly produce. So cancel that line. 12. Minus 12 isn't acceptable. So this is all the chromium that we have represented in tanks. Let's also actually just cancel all those subs. Don't need these extra 4 subs aren't going to break the campaign. So, minus 8 chromium. This is all the chromium we've got to play with. We've got 1, 2, 3, 6 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those. I think that's good. Let's make it... Makes the least priority to the anti-air. Okay. Let's edit the modern armor division to include an anti-air. Just going to need 1 less. Over there. Neater. Okay. Less defense. But now it has a air attack. Can I see air attack on here? Yeah, air attack of 50. Hard attack goes up. Soft attack goes down slightly. But the inclusion of this guy is giving them an extra 138 soft attack compared to the 60 you get for a normal, which is crazy. The disadvantage of having more of these guys. The actual modern tank gives more breakthrough. Okay, so let's save that. And I should also add to the modern tank division, let's say 1 of each. Let's see how that changes things. If I put in a anti-air and an artillery. Less hard attack by 80, but a bit more soft attack, and of course the air attack comes in. Less HP, less organisation, less recovery rate, but not by much. Slightly less armour, slightly less piercing. Lots less breakthrough. But that air attack... No, air attack isn't really useful on these guys. Let's just do it one little guy for some... Well, how about two... No, let's go with that. That's a substantially smaller loss in breakthrough. That looks good to me. And now use guys should be just priority 1. Okay. The Marines, no, I do want them prioritised. So the modern armour, I'm going to change you to that icon. You can be changed to pawn icon to show that you're worthless. Not that pawns are completely worthless in chess, but they're not the best pieces. So, all you pawns around the place, I'd love to have you converted to... No, let's leave them as they are at the moment. We don't have a huge amount of heavy tanks in supply. Well, we've got 900 actually. Let's switch over a bunch of them. You guys can switch over to the armor divisions. You're going to take 300 to do that. You guys, switch them over to the armor division. Another 300. Yep, looks fine to me. Okay. Oh, they did retake this province, but it looks like we're going to be able to push back in against them. 3 military factories, right, of course. Still looking not so good on mechanized. Let's get some more mechanized going. Re-research. Wolfpack seem good, and that Raider Patrols helps out a lot with light cruisers. Let's get some more planes going on. Fighters. Fighters. Yes, more fighters. And I'm going to put another one. Okay, and actually, rather than getting the tech about subs, let's get the next level of fighters. Yes, please. Okay. Marvellous. But the Conquest of France is going to have to wait until next episode. Until then, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.